On exposure. Don't be acting like that. Be acting like that. That's why we need that cameraman sitting there.
Right.
Oh, let me get my ass posted up. Get close to this tree, baby.
You got everything. So make sure the lighting right. You'll be good.
Everything. We just getting set up, everybody. We out here grooving. We back in our favorite little spot again. Chilling outside, man. We were getting our mind right before we started filming. Just really getting in the mode to really be able to speak clearly and be understood by many, be able to relay a message that can be understood by many. But yeah, we chilling out, man. And welcome to another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. As you can see, if you guys have been looking at any of the videos lately, you've seen this gentleman right here plenty of times. He's made his way onto the scene, and it doesn't look like he's stopping. He keeps knocking this out. He keeps getting his reps in. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you introduce the people to who you are. Tell them a little bit about what you do, the people that haven't been watching, the people that are just seeing you for the first time. Tell the people what's up.
If you're just now tuning in, welcome to Shinobi Wisdom. You know what I'm saying? But I am the King DeUntae of Design Customs. We make t-shirts, hoodies, cups, whatever you need, we got it. So like custom prints, like you see the bottle, we could put the cup sticker on there, transfers. So like the shirt we got on right here, you know what I'm saying? We got stickers, merch, we got pants.
Yeah.
So this ain't out yet, but you know what I'm saying? Merch coming soon. So we have these shirts. Ooh, gotta kind of get into. All right,
That's
all
a little
right,
better.
all right. So you can see we got the shirt here. We got the front pocket. Got a design on the back here. Then we have got Mochal on you, but we good. We out in nature. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. So you know what I'm saying. But you see Shinobi podcast. You know what I'm saying. We got to check it out.
Yeah, y'all get the idea. Now this shirt in particular here, this is going to be a limited edition. Our normal shirts are going to be a black shirt, but these are going to be a limited edition, gold edition. Got you looking royal, got you looking nice. I really like this. I like how it pops, especially if you're wearing something like black with it, something that really contrasts this very well. It looks real nice. I also want to show you guys these sweatpants. We were testing these out to see how they feel. We got the Shinobi logo here, and as you can see, I got a full outfit right here. All right, color coordinated, everything. We got the Shinobi symbol on here. We looking good, man. We looking fresh. All right, so we got these coming as well. Now these are made out of fleece. Let me go up a little bit on you. Now these are made out of fleece, which are going to be better for you guys that live up north, that where it gets cold, where you actually have to deal with some real cold. They're not going to be too great for Florida. You guys are going to be sweating in these things, but they are nice to go to the gym and work out in. I have trained in them. I've been kind of just testing them out, but we're going to do a different material for the sweatpants that we have for you Floridians and all you other people that live in the warm environments. All right, so we're gonna have a little something for everybody. But we got the merch coming. We'll have more information. We'll have more information of that for you guys very, very soon. We're gonna get the online store set up. We're getting a huge order ready to go. We're almost ready to get these shirts out, and yeah.
And these shirts, man, they
Getting it
feel
out
good
to the
too.
people.
The shirts feel good too. You got to put it on for yourself to really see how it feels.
Yeah, they're made out of what's called heirloom cotton. So heirloom ring spun cotton. It's just a version of cotton that is basically more durable and it's softer than just your basic 100% cotton. It feels great. You can work out in this thing. You can do anything. It's a multi-purpose shirt, So we kind of went above and beyond to make sure we're giving you guys quality from the start, man. So you guys are gonna love the shirts we have for you. You're gonna love the sticker packs that we add as a free addition to your order. Damn, you got anything else to say? Did I cover everything?
Yeah, it's about the basics right now. You know, so we still gotta get into the wisdom we got to give, but you know, what
Yeah.
I'm saying, that's a little basic on the background of us. But
Yeah,
for the
man.
most part, yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
man. So that's so stay tuned for the merch. Stay tuned for the merch. All right.
But we out in nature, just enjoying life right now. You know what I'm saying? Just taking the time to get game from each other and just enjoy the day we got right now. You know what I'm saying? We got some off time. I ain't got work till later, so we just gotta enjoy the time we have with each other right now.
Yeah, man. Shit, that could be the first message right there. Utilize your time wisely. Like really pour it into what matters. Whenever you figure that out, what matters to you, like really pour your time into those things, man. I always kind of say that I put things kind of like in the palm of my hand. Like I have 5 things that I've really condensed down over the years, and I'm like, you know what? I care less about certain things. I can cut those out. So over the
Right,
years, I've just been condensing things down and finding the core of what I really care about. And now that I know the core of what I care about, now I can just pour everything into that and not let those other things distract me because I've already extracted them to get to this point to even have a core now.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what would you say is like your 5 core things of value? I would say.
Oh shit. Let's see. I always think of family. I love family. I'm a family man. Give a lot to my family. Do a lot for my family that they won't see the results of what I was doing till afterwards.
Right.
But when I make my moves, I always have my family in mind. I've gotten to the point where things have gone beyond what I want or what I need. I've
Hmm.
I've dealt with enough situations, I've had enough experiences to know that I have to live for more than me. I have to be more selfless than selfish. But at the same time, I also have to have my moments of selfishness because everything comes from me. So I also can't allow myself to be drained.
Right.
You
Can't
know what I'm
let
saying?
everybody just take all your energy and not pour
Exactly.
nothing back into yourself.
Exactly. So, going back to those boundaries that we always talk about.
Yeah.
Not allowing others to drain you. But family always comes to mind as the first thing. Um, my mind, man. That's
Really keep your mental health together.
bro, that's like the big core
Yeah.
of things.
Really gotta put time and effort and energy into really controlling the way you think and the outcomes you want in life. Really focusing on like controlling your mental health and not trying to control everybody else's while yours is still going down. Like really take time to focus and get yourself right so you can be able to help others if you need to.
Yeah, because your mental, you got to think about, okay, if this is my core, then me adding my mental health into that core, that now becomes like the brain of this whole core
Yeah.
system that I've created, you know. So it's of utmost importance to throw your mental health in there, man. I'm talking about do what you need to do, but in a productive way, you know. Find activities to do, find new things to do. This particular episode revolves around exploration, exploring in life, not putting yourself in a box, not putting yourself in a corner, not just leaving yourself with one kind of perspective, but actually going outside. If you live within a bubble, popping that bubble, seeing what's outside of there, and learning from those experiences, are very important. So going back to mental health and the core, my 5 core, that's a biggie. Is exploration.
Yeah.
Exploration has immensely helped my mental health because I've come upon discovery, and I'm just like, man, there's unlimited discoveries in the world, and that excites me to live.
Right. Like to go out and actually want to see everything there is
Yeah,
for life.
like what can be.
Right.
It just showed me like the things that could be, the things that I may have not even dreamed or thought about when I was within this bubble. When I went outside of it, I'm like, holy shit,
Right.
I could do this too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that has really helped my mental, because it's really given me this. I think it's really given me an edge.
Mm-hmm.
Seeking exploration. I think it's really given me an edge, and I can see things in a way that others don't see. Because they haven't subjected themselves to so many different kind of stimuli. But it just gives you, I feel, a better picture of the whole.
Yeah.
When you explore, outside.
You're like, even outside, it's more so saying like outside of your city, your state, your country. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually get out and not just like going to like a new park in your town.
Mm-hmm.
Actually get out, like maybe go to a new state you never been before, or a new country or something like that. Really get out and explore life, because there's a lot of ways, different cultures that life is lived. So you never know. Like, your culture might have like some things is missing from like you can get from another culture or something like that. So it's like really going out and actually experiencing life, the people that's out in life, because like you never know who you can learn from, who you can get some knowledge from, or inspiration. It might be some random person on the street you meet that could change your life around. You never know. Or somebody you meet at an amusement park or in another country and make a connection over there. Because you've been to what, Haiti? What have you? You went to Germany?
Been in Nicaragua, Costa Rica,
Nicaragua.
Haiti, Germany, a few places. I would love for that list to be a lot longer.
All right. Gotta get that passport stamped out.
But and it's nice too, man. That's another thing. Go get a passport. Like, really go get a passport, because it's nice, looking at my passport and being able to see all these various stamps from these different places. It's like keeping documentation of your life, and it's real cool, man. And because it really does enrich your life to travel. It really does. I can remember when I went to Nicaragua and got immersed in that culture. Because I've had the pleasure of being able to not only travel but be with the people when I travel. So every situation or every reason I was there, it put me with the people. It didn't put me on a resort. It didn't put me on some island away.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
The actual experience of how to actually live.
Real experience, like the people, like the life's breath of that place, the real life's breath, not the people serving you something at the pool. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to do that with these experiences, and it's been enlightening. It's been dangerous. I've dealt with a lot of danger, but I want to speak on that a little bit though. Don't let that deter you.
Right. Don't let the mindset of being scared, like thinking something could happen, get you away from like going and actually experiencing what could happen, like what actually would happen.
Exactly.
I'm about to say, 'cause, like, it might have been like maybe once or twice. I don't know how many times it happened, but it wasn't like the whole trip you was in danger. It might have been like a moment on the trip, like something could have happened, or a dangerous moment.
Yeah. Don't let things like hearing things deter you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really have to go experience it on your own. And when you experience it on your own and you see the truth of what it is, you're just like, wow, I'll never think in those other ways again.
Yeah.
Because now I know exactly what this is. But don't be afraid to deal with a little danger, because something can happen to you in your home right now.
Right.
At this second, when you walk out of the house, something can happen,
In your own city, your own state. So don't think about like, oh, I'm gonna go over there. These people gonna do something to me. You never know, because you ain't been there.
And our country isn't exactly safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell that just by going out and driving.
Right.
We've dealt with some experiences, and it's just like, hey, am I gonna have to put something through that person's car?
Like, he need to go ahead and let them drive off. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just like, man, shit can happen anywhere, man. So don't let that deter you from going and actually experiencing life. Don't let that fear lead you. Don't be led by fear. Do not be led by fear. Being led by fear is gonna lead you nowhere. You may think you have this false sense of safety, but safety don't really exist, man. Things are gonna happen the way they happen. There's a lot of things that are out of our control in life, but that shouldn't stop us from, going and actually seeking a fruitful life, full of fun and adventure and love and excitement and, bonds, you know what I'm saying? And I've learned it doesn't matter like where you're from, because I've gone to places where there have been language barriers,
Mm-hmm.
but we all speak the same language at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Might be different linguistically, but we all felt love. We all knew,
like the body language and
yeah,
stuff like that. You can tell.
we all had that core shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and those people I've been able to bond with, and I still talk to a lot of those people. I still talk to people from Nicaragua and Haiti, and the people that I traveled to Haiti with,
Yeah.
and things like that. So I've been able to actually cultivate an international brotherhood, and that's something I've always wanted to do.
Right.
I didn't want to just keep things domestic and keep it here, hold it all here. I wanted to spread out, branch out, create connections in different parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? Have family everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have brothers everywhere. Have sisters everywhere. Have connections everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I know Africa was like one of the places I definitely wanted to travel to. So like go out and like see like the savannah or something like that.
Yeah.
Like to see like the animals. Like probably go like on even if like a tour, or like if you say like go out with the locals and actually like get the experience to live out there.
Mm-hmm.
That'd definitely be nice.
Yeah, and I would say like even if you can afford, because like traveling, you can make it happen. It's not crazy expensive. That's another excuse people make, but if you want to make it happen, you can make it happen. Go somewhere for a week, or you can go there. Even if you went for a weekend, you went to a new place. Like, stop finding excuses not to do things.
Right.
Find more reasons to go out. We'll let this guy, he's still in the show up here.
So he got his own little private jet, but it's cool. We'll have one day.
No doubt, bro.
Every time
I see one, I visualize us. We about to go to another country.
Next episode, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 100 episodes down, we're going to be on a private jet.
No doubt. Going to some other country, traveling.
Coming to you live.
Getting another stamp on that thing. Getting another couple stamps. We'll go country hopping. Just go to neighboring countries. Just go hopping.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over here for a couple weeks.
But yeah, man, like really, really living life, man. So I really urge you guys, man, really, really live life, Really live life, man, and exploration is gonna give you the tools that you need, because you're gonna have many tools, You're gonna have an abundance of tools, from different perspectives, from different lifestyles, to different foods. We didn't even get into the food, man. Like
right.
Going and I believe like food, you experience a culture through the food.
Yeah.
That's a huge way to experience. So yeah, don't miss out on the new food and the new fruits that you could be eating. You know what I'm saying? You might just be eating your regular oranges and whatever's in your local grocery store. Like, you go to these other countries, you see fruits and nuts and things that you didn't even know existed,
Right.
And you remember I told you I actually had like real chocolate when I went to Haiti? Like, it was a big thing for them, when I was over there. Because, the way they live, not a lot of people had a lot of resources. So, them actually making that for us.
Yeah.
They got it from a milk from somebody who actually had he was known for being one of the guys that had like a healthy goat. You know what I'm saying? So they made sure they got milk from him for us, and then they mixed it in with like the real cocoa, like in the video we were watching. So
we got the real deal for you.
I got to taste what real chocolate actually tasted like, and I'm like, what? Like, I've been eating damn Hershey's and shit all this time, and this is real. This is what real chocolate tastes like. It was nothing like any of that.
Now looking at the plant, it didn't even look like chocolate. When I seen it, I was like, I didn't even think that was what it was gonna look like.
Yeah.
So I think it would look red or something like that, ain't it? If I'm not mistaken.
It's kind of like pinkish, pinkish red. With a little bit of, you can see like the cocoa in there a little bit.
I was like, hold on, that's the chocolate?
Yeah, but those things open me up, and I'm like, if this is real chocolate, there's no way I'm gonna eat that other stuff again.
Yeah.
So it's helped me in those ways as well, like to make decisions.
Yeah.
A lot of our shit here is processed, but when you go over to places where they're actually getting things and cooking things,
Right.
like I always joke with people that when I was there, when I was living in Haiti, the
Hmm.
people that took care of the house and stuff, I would always joke and say I always saw my meal before I ate it.
Yeah.
Cause they would be taking the chickens into the kitchen or the goat or whatever they do, and it's
You
like
actually saw them make
they
the
kill
food.
it that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They kill it that day. We eat it that day. So it was just total different experience, man. It really opened me up to like the possibilities on how to live. Because we're kind of geared toward a certain direction on how to live
Right.
here. And I'm just like, you go and see how other people live, and then you see that they're absolutely fine living like that.
Yeah.
You're like, wow.
Everybody, we live in a society where everybody make things, everybody making stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Mm-hmm.
else getting everything for you, making sure everything good. You just got to provide for a little bit of things for yourself, like a house, car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Basics, the
You're not
basics.
controlling your food, how your food is being made, what's going into your food. So they really know what's they putting the ingredients is going into their food and stuff like that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like showing you like different ways to cook and stuff like that, different ways to cook as well.
Yeah, because I can remember somebody there that was living with us because we were like in this 2-story house and everything's made out of stone, but we were all there. The lady, one of the ladies that worked there, somebody that was there with us, had I think they had like a stomach ache,
Hmm.
and first thing she did was like she went out and because they had like this little garden on the side, and she first thing she does is go out to the garden and like pick up some herbs and then go do that. So me being able to like see that,
Yeah.
like that's the first thing that they think of doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. It just really opened my eyes up
They said
to
I ain't going to grab no pills. I'm going straight to the garden.
yeah, yeah. Wasn't no pills. They didn't give him no Tylenol, none of that. She went and got the herbs and made her little concoction, and I was like, drink this.
Right.
You know
Yep.
what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead. I drink this.
So just seeing stuff like that in person, you're like, man, it just makes you think differently, man. You know, makes you think beyond that bubble.
Right. So I've been to only like maybe 5 states, I think.
Hmm.
So I definitely gotta go to more states, more countries.
Which
Because
ones have you been to?
I've been to, well, I lived in North Carolina. So I've been in North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. Um, where did I go? Louisiana. Where else? And I think that might be it.
Hmm.
So that's 4.
Yeah, man. It's so many places that we got to explore just here
Right.
in our own country. Like I want to see. I want to go to like the desert. I've been to mountains. Tropical,
Yeah.
Midwest, all that, but I've never been like in the desert and like say like Arizona.
Yeah.
Different types of mountain ranges and different colors and cacti and all kinds of shit out there.
Right.
I'd like to go out there and like just see what's going on in that ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? How the animals live out there, what's going on out there.
Right. Even though we lived like I said, in North Carolina, but like even like Appalachian Mountains, I didn't like really go up there a lot. But I'd
Yeah.
say I should like went up there and like visit more, like actually like just to see the mountains and stuff like that. Didn't think about that.
I wish I would have too when I was back home.
Yeah.
I wish I would have took advantage of having the mountains right there. Because mountains, they give you it's just something different, man. It's a different energy than when you at the beach. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you can just feel it. It's just good, man. Just being in nature is good. You know.
See, look, the wind blowing right now. Talking to us. But I hear you.
Cooling us off. But yeah, exploration, guys. You got anything else to say about exploration and exploring?
Let's see.
Well, how about we end with this? How has exploration, benefited your life? Having taken a step, leaving home, being here now, how has exploration helped you? How has it benefited you?
Well, getting out and traveling on my own, like, well, not necessarily traveling on my own. Well, I moved out here on my own, basically. But like, I still moved in with my brother. You know what I'm saying? You down here, around here. So it's like traveling to here, it opened my eyes up towards like, okay, I need to, like you said, kind of like doing stuff on your own and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's opened my eyes to like that aspect of my life, like what I need to like really do for myself, like how like whatever like what I'm trying to say, like everything I need to actually put in place, the systems I need to actually
Mm-hmm.
get myself going and thriving in life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's really opened my eyes up to that. But for now, it's like I'm just traveling to like a new state, getting to know more new people. So it's like actually communication skills as well. So it's like you're not just going talk to the same people you grew up with, going to high school with. So it's like you meeting new people, figuring out their life, what they went through, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
really gaining more connections with people as well. So that's like another thing that I'm learning now is like getting able to actually talk to people and stuff like that. So like in high school, I was like basically a quiet kid. I mean, I was known because of like sports and stuff like that. I feel like, but it was more so like I was just in school doing work basically. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, I had friends and stuff like that, but it's like I was really quiet, so I didn't really talk to everybody.
Yeah.
But like it would help more, like knowing like maybe some of the people I did go to high school with probably doing stuff that I need now, like for my business. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like if I did talk to more people, you know what I'm saying, you never know. Like
Yeah.
the people that I went to school with, what they doing now and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you kind of lose connection with those people you went to school with, but now you're starting to like gain new people that you talk to. But like you got to find a way to like kind of like not necessarily just kind of keep everybody, but like find out who needs to stay, who needs to go, and stuff like really balance those people you talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you gotta, cause you're trying to like talk to everybody from back home, then talk to new people here. So it's like you can't talk to everybody at one time.
What would you say to somebody that wants to go explore,
Mm-hmm.
but they're kind of being held back by, maybe they're afraid of something, maybe their parents don't agree with their decision to want to explore, or it could be many reasons. What would you say to the person that really wants to take that leap, but they're still kind of looking down, like, I don't know, man, this might be dangerous. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know?
Like you said earlier, you ain't no safety net, you know what I'm saying? So you might think you secure with what you have now, but if you think like you're secure with your job, you know what I'm saying, you could get fired the what's called like the next day or something like that. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, I had a decent I was working a decent job making good money. So it's like that the money was kind of a thing that was holding me back. Was like, you know what I'm saying, I know I'm making X amount of dollars. I'm gonna move here and then like I don't know if I'm gonna get a job, when I'm gonna get the job. So it's like you can't just think what if you got to actually go out and see what's going to happen. So luckily when I got down here, like I actually you just have to actually apply yourself and really want to do what you want to do. So like you have to like make that decision, like I'm actually going to do this, I'm not going to quit. If it gets hard, I'm going to keep pursuing what I'm actually going to go at. So it's not like if you 50-50 about it, you got to be 100%. You can't be, oh, I'm just going to try it, if it don't work out I'm going to quit. No, you got to fail and fail again, because failing is going to happen. So like whatever it is you're trying to do, bumps are going to happen. So you got to just accept that bumps are going to come and focus on what you can control about the bump or the journey that you're on. Really like focus on the positive of what's going to come out of what you're doing. And like you're saying, can't just think about you like, oh, it's just going to happen to me. Think about the people that you can impact as well and what it can do for other people. So if you think about just, oh, it might affect me, it might affect a lot of people that if you don't do it, and then you're gonna look back maybe 10 years later, like, dang, I should have started that. I seen so and so doing it now. He doing good with it, or they doing good. They started their thing 10 years ago. I was thinking about doing the same thing. I didn't start. I waited, and now they 10 years in, and they doing what they supposed to be doing. So like you can't have that thought process of, oh, I'm gonna be scared of what's going to happen, because you never know. You might have an idea or a plan for what's going to happen, but every day the plan could change. Like something, you might get a setback, so you might have to wait a few more days on something. So you just have to really go with the flow and really just accept where you're going and what you want to do.
What do you say to yourself before you take a risk? Like, how do you get yourself over that hump of maybe being a little afraid, a little nervous about a decision, to the point where you're like, okay, I'm confident to make this decision and I'm gonna go forward with it and I'm gonna take whatever come with it.
I would probably say the thing I would say to myself.
Yeah, what do you tell you? What do you say to yourself personally? How do you gather that courage and that strength to take these steps you've taken?
I think it's more so like I kind of overthink everything to be honest. So it's like really overthinking sometimes can like keep you from actually taking that step. So like you really have to like really plan out and really know what you're doing. So I feel like for me, overthinking kind of helps me sometimes, but it kind of also delays the things I do. But like, I also really think out and like really try to map out what I'm doing, so I actually know like okay, this is the possibility that it can really work. Like doing this plan I have is really like 95% gonna work 9 out of 10 times maybe. So it's like okay, I know it's like a 5% chance I may fail at this. So if I'm just gonna worry about that 5%, I just gotta block that out and just keep going with the 95 that I know could happen. So it's like really just really thinking out and planning what I'm doing, and then like just going with it because it's kind of like you said, like kind of like being like on a high dive or something like that. If you keep looking down, you're like, oh, it's too high,
Yeah.
it's too high. So you gotta just like really just once you get, I think I seen a video. It's like once you feel like it's scary, like to jump, that's when you really got to jump in. Like you know, you got that moment. It's like okay, now I need to take that jump of faith, leap of faith. So it's like once you get to that point where like everything is feeling really scary, that's when you really got to jump in and like you should know like okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like that's when you know that's what you're supposed to be doing right there. When it feel like everything feel like it's kind of like weighing on your shoulders, like okay, I feel like I really need to be doing this, but something's holding me back. That's when I need to really push forward and like really keep going with what I'm doing.
And you touched on something that was real important. You say you plan it out before you go into it. So he's not just diving into things, blindly. Definitely plan things out, know what direction you want to go in. Take your time. Take it as slow as you need to. Just keep chipping away at that thing.
And then like you were saying, like how you like journal and stuff. So that's like another thing, like getting out and exploring, like actually helped me. It's like seeing like you journal and stuff, like actually plan stuff, I write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's helped like something I see I need to do more. Cause like I just be thinking about everything. So it's like I'll be like I said, overthinking. It's like I'm thinking about it all the time. So it's like always in my head. But it's like if I have it written down, I'll be able to see it constantly and I don't necessarily have to think about it as much. I just see it and then I can start thinking about new ideas. So I have it down, and then it's like once I get it written down, it's like okay, now I can focus on other things that can like benefit what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So really, like step one is figure out what you want to do. It's kind of have you probably might have like 2 or 3 things, maybe 5. Depends on like you have to really like just go out and look, see what there is to actually what you want to do. You never know. So it's like I say, look at 10 things and boggle it down to like 5 of them, and then out of those 5, pick the top 3, and then like really see like okay, if I pick these 3, which one would I do with like if I don't get paid for it, I would be cool with doing. So it's like making t-shirts. I don't really. I do want money, but it's like I make t-shirts because like I like to make t-shirts. So it's like for if it's something you want to really do, like something you actually want to do, you got to be able to do it and not get paid for it in the beginning. So it's like you might make some money, a little bit of money, a lot of money. You never know. So it's like you got to really be doing it because it's something that you want to do, not because everybody's telling you to do it or because somebody's like it's just something else to do. Really figure out what it is you want to do and focus on that, then map it out, and then focus on taking the necessary steps that you can. Because your plan, you might be 10,000 steps ahead, but you need to take step 1. So it's like
Oh yeah.
you got the map all the way out here, but you still got baby steps, a big step, 2 more baby steps. You never know. So you got to like really plan out and just take steps each day.
All right, baby. Wise words from King DeUntae, owner, founder of Design Customs.
T-shirts, hoodies, cups, whatever you need, we
We
got
got it.
it. I'm telling you.
All right, baby. Let's close this thing out, man. Hit the people off with the little. I don't want to say a farewell message because we're gonna be back. But yeah, go ahead and close this thing out, bro.
I would say just keep going and really, like you said, like you're saying, your mental health, focus on that and focus on your family. Like really check on your family members, check on your friends too as well. You know what I'm saying? Really check on the people, make sure everybody doing good, make sure they pursuing their goals, you know what I'm saying? Encourage them, give them some game if they need it, give them some support, and then make sure like everybody like in that's in your core or whatever your core 5 values is, pick those out and really focus on those and just keep on pursuing what like keep on pursuing your goals, keep on pursuing making your family better, bringing us closer together, and we'll see you on the next episode because we back with more. Don't forget.
All right, baby. There we go. My man King DeUntae closing us out. This is King Shinobi. This is another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. We're gonna keep this thing coming, man. As long as we got it within us, running through us, we're gonna feed it out to these mics and feed it out to y'all, man. But remember to check out I was gonna say mine, but then I was want to say yours at the same time. I was like gonna say mine, and I was like, let me say his. But remember to check out.
So we got what I called it was words of wisdom. Well, not words of wisdom. I said that was yours. You got words of wisdom. It was message to the people. See, I got
message to the people.
Yeah, it's gonna be message to the people. It's
Okay.
Gonna be called.
All right. So we got an official name for King DeUntae's show.
I would say it's gonna be more so kind of like you said, like mental health stuff, like gym, like actually getting out. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like me just talking to like I would say somebody that's maybe going through stuff.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Just like, really, cause like, what I'm trying to say, like, you're either going through things, mental health, getting your body right, eating right, trying to figure out new things I'm eating, trying to find new stuff to eat, just really trying to like get messages from people as well, like going out, kind of like I have you on there,
yeah,
like kind of like interviewing different people, like what is their message to the people, getting see what other people will have to give to people. Like I don't have all the answers, so it's like going out, maybe meeting them, like say if I go out and meet a random stranger, ask them like what is their message for people or something like that. So it's kind of gonna be like just getting, like I said, getting game from whoever I can. So it's like you never know, you can meet like somebody on the street and get some knowledge from them. So
no doubt. All right, baby, we looking forward to that. You can find King DeUntae at DeSign Customs on Instagram. Remember to check out the Shinobi podcast. We're going to get the new season coming to you guys very soon. Remember to check out the merch. We're going to have online store information for you guys soon. We're going to be ready to drop this big order, man, and get these things out to the people, man, so you guys can represent the Shinobi podcast. You can represent DeSign Customs out in these streets. But we love y'all. We appreciate you. You got something to say?
Oh, get the merch while it's here. These a limited order, limited edition. Now they might be gone tomorrow. You never know.
Exactly, limited edition. Remember, we got that gold. We also have the alternate logo coming in, the black logo. So we're gonna have a couple limited editions. So you guys gonna have to get them while they last. Remember to DM at DeSign Customs for your pre-orders. Let's get it. All right, we'll holler at y'all on the next one. This has been another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. King Shinobi.
King DeUntae.
And we're going to sign out, man.
Peace.